So previously we were talking about LineBox, so let's go back to Box, and we see that under the drop down for shape for Box, there's an option called LineBox. And the thing about Box is that Box is great and all until you really need to orient it to a specific area. So right here we're able to make this cut. That cut's fine. Let's say we want to make a cut that's here that was actually angled towards this area. We could press R and we could rotate it, and we see that the snap distance of 15 isn't going to quite pan out for us in this area. We could press Ctrl D and we could adjust our snap angle to be even lower, but really, why bother? For this reason, LineBox exists, and LineBox is so interconnected with Box itself that just by clicking the LineBox toggle on the side of Box, you can actually jump between Box and LineBox. However, if you're not aware of LineBox, it can be a little bit strange, and that's because the base of LineBox comes from Ngon, meaning you can start off drawing a line exactly to the orientation that you want, and then you can just extrude that box to just get it exactly to the position that you want. In fact, it looks like I got a little bit of hot lining here, but we're able to just draw a box, orient it to the position that we're looking at. Like, let's say we wanted our box to actually cut out this way because this area isn't really working for us the way that we were cutting it. We can actually come back and actually orient a different box to cut in on the inside. Alt X mirrors to the other side, thus legitimizing all of our decisions that we made to get to that point. So here we are drawing another line box just to really add something interesting in this corner, and we're able to actually take line box to places where circle just cannot go, or just where traditional box cannot go. So let's actually undo and get back to where we were. Something happened with the apply scale there, but we'll just pretend that never happened. Let's apply visual geometry to mesh, maybe. First, let's apply the scale, and I just want to try that one more time. Okay, there's something happening there. So let's do visual geometry to mesh, and then we'll perform this line box cut, and we see that even though we didn't get it exactly as we wanted, we at least were able to get a lot farther than we were just allowing Box to freely try to align us. So we'll just mirror this shape over on its x-axis that we specified via the apply process, and we're just continuing to just use LineBox to just work additional shapes in this area, even though if we were to try to go and use traditional LineBox, who knows what orientation we would be getting. We'd probably be getting something rather bland and rather linear. Even in areas where we cut in a box shape, we see that we're still unable to get things aligned exactly the way we want. And I mean, we still have the support tools of rotate, but really LineBox is the ticket towards being able to just draw a box starting from a line and actually just use alignment first to just quickly get the shape in the area that you need it to.